who
Who cares about the name?
I think
It's called the radius bone of the forearm.
I
sculpted out of clay, and then
I
I
traced
traced the clay with upholstery thread and crazy glue, using many concentric little lines. You can see. I have videos on that if you want. On my YouTube channel.
So
now I'm cutting in half and removing all the clay, and then I coat it inside and out with epoxy to make it really strong, and then I rejoin the two halves, so it's hollow, very lightweight, very strong. I have to make all the bones in the human body, and they all have to be accurate. the reason I'm coating the center of epoxy is you can see it's pretty flexible and flimsy. I mean, it's actually really strong once you assemble the two halves. But I coat the inside heavily with epoxy and the outside several coats of epoxy for strength reasons. These bones have got to be super strong in order to support the weight of whatever the robot's carrying. Like, this is the forearm, so if he's going to lift an 8-pound weight, this bone's got to have some real toughness not to snap in half. It can't be plastic. That's kind of why I didn't go with 3D printing, because this is going to be a lot stronger and lighter in weight than a solid plastic bone. Plus, I don't own a 3D printer. But I am tempted to get a 3D printer for non-vital bones that don't need to be as strong. But it's kind of a big purchase, like $2,000 bucks. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I kind of like sculpting the bones this way anyways. I can't wait to do the skull. I want to make like this awesome Terminator skull with glowing red eyes just to have as like a cool image for my offline message on Skype or on Twitter, Twitch. Maybe when I actually get around to making my website, I can have that image on my homepage, just like this glowing-eyed skull in all black, just like looking like that. It would be really cool looking at that. But I don't want to do the skull first. My goal with this robot initially is to finish the forearms, the bicep muscle, which is called the humerus, and all the bones of the hand. And then I'm gonna actually hook up all the motors, hook up all the pulley systems, hook up all the ligament systems, everything I've designed, and then be able to have it do grasping and, you know, give a thumbs up. Just demonstrate it can do everything a human hand can do. And that'll get people really excited about my project when they see that. Because right now they're just seeing, okay, he's sculpting stuff. It's not a robot, it's an art project. So as soon as I start actuating the bones and actually having that movement, everyone's going to get excited. So that's what my goal is, to do that as soon as possible, to get more interest in my channel and in my project in general. Plus, it'll be a landmark for me, exciting for me. Not just for people to be interested, but I mean, I'm excited to for the first time mess about with servo motors and stuff. I've researched them. I know a lot of the basics, but I've never actually made a robot before, so it's going to be really fun to learn and share that knowledge, share what I learn with others. So you're looking at the result of crazy glue and upholstery thread wrapped over and over and over, one at a time, onto clay. And then when you scrape out the clay, you're left with this really thin, lightweight shell that becomes extremely strong once you add the epoxy. And the reason for the thread, as opposed to just using epoxy, is it adds additional tensile strength because it's a composite material. When you combine a resin with a cloth, like fiberglass or carbon fiber technology, you get a composite situation where you have multiple materials whose properties together complement each other, just like concrete and steel bars are 10 times stronger than concrete by itself because the steel bars reinforce the concrete. The concrete's got good compression force and the steel has good tensile force, and they fill in for one another's weaknesses to create a better overall structure. And that's what the idea is behind using the string with the glue.